Alright, we're live. Hello, everybody. Your favorite Puma Molly here, and Billy Guys Bill here. And we got Book, Smolder, Justin, Fire with us. And Woody and Waluigi are not here yet, but we're hoping they'll be here later on throughout the stream. And welcome back. Oh, sorry about that. Welcome back to another TV show stream where we got JackTheMakerGuy joining with us once again. So, yes, we're going to be watching 6 more shows. We're still going to be watching Kylan Diego and Todd World as usual. Now, we have 3 new show additions. Well, 2 actually. We'll be watching The Proud Family again. But this time, we're going to be watching Kim Possible, which our creator is still on season 2 of that show, and Peep in the Big Wide World. For those of you who are not familiar with the show, Peep in the Big Wide World was another show our creator grew up with on Discovery Kids, which also aired Todd World as well. And let's just say Peep in the Big Wide World was really cute too, especially the title character himself. And Jack probably has no fond memory with the show. He hasn't heard of it or seen it, but we're gonna give him a chance, like how we did with Crashbox and Todd World back in 2022. So yes. So without further ado, no more time wasting. Let's start with Ni Hao Kai Lan, the dinosaur balloon. Hello again, Kylan. It's been a while since we haven't seen you. Ni hao to you too. So yes, this is called the dinosaur balloon. I believe our creator doesn't remember this episode because, like we said, it's been a while since you haven't seen this episode. Yeah, and also we apologize if me, Mario, and Boo haven't done another TV show stream in a while. We've been busy with some other stuff and some upcoming plans. We've been also working on a few transcripts for some upcoming videos. As a matter of fact, when we're done with the stream, our creator is going to work on the next transcript video of him comforting Star Butterfly, which of course will be a sneak peek to Operation Rescue Starlo and Jake Long, which will also be introducing us to Wade from Kim Possible and Sticky Web from the Proud Family. Anyways, here we go. The dinosaur balloon. Hi again, Kylan. What is it? Whoa. That's a... I can see that. I see a bear, a horse, a chicken, a goat, a dog, a pig. Oh, really? Well, it makes sense because Lulu has her balloon attached to her nose. Well, her horn, that is. And to this day, Lulu is still our creator's favorite character from Ni Hao Kai Lan. All right, let's get to work. Yep, makes sense because Tully still loves pandas. That's right, Smolder. Sure, we'll see it. Alright, sounds fair. I'm in too. Hi, Stompy. Yeah, but we're not done just yet. Still a work in progress. A dinosaur. Yep, hence the episode name, of course. And Yaya's got some more parts. the teeth. And I think those are the eyes. Yes, the arms. I see them, Rintu. They're right there. Good boy. Yeah, not bad for a starter. Okay. Good boy.
Good boy.
Easy. Yes. Well, to quote that one famous staples button, that was easy. Okie dokie. Oh, good boy. All right, that's the arms. But they're kind of too high to reach up. Really, Rintu? Ah, never mind. I
Or
guess he
not.
can't. Yeah, that's a shame. There we go, Stompy. That's the arms. Yes, because that is called teamwork. Yes, teeth. In the mouth, up there. Because we all need teeth in our mouths, because that helps us eat, drink, and we especially need to brush them. Because we got to brush our teeth 22 times a day. The eyes. I think those are. Yep, those are the eyes. Yes, and the tail. Yes, you do, Kylan. Uh oh. Yeah. Besides, it's just an accident. Well, we gotta hurry. Right. Lightning quick. Stompy, you should be helping your friends, you know. Come on, Stompy. I think now's not the time to be just drinking from the pond. Come on, Stompy. We need an extra hand, you know. But we need an extra hand. He did say that. Yeah. Besides, 2 people is not going to work on the balloon. We need more than 2. Well, they're making some progress so far, at least. Oh, but this is a problem. Stompy's not even helping, and we need him to put the teeth in the mouth. Yeah, I know, Smolder, but I'm sure Stompy will be able to help them soon, when he's ready. Oh, I hope so. Yeah. Yeah. Like, seriously, I have no idea why he... I have no words. I have no words either, Mario. I mean, he's really just gonna stand there, sit at the pond, and drink water? You're right. You got that right, Rin, too. Oh, the first episode where Rintu sings the Let's Find Out Why song. Yes. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, he didn't. Yes, Rintu. Yes, he has to help out at some point. I mean, we get it, it's not your fault, Stompy, but you still have to help out. But Kylan's still struggling over there. And Stompy's the only one who could do it. You're right. We have to, Rintu. If Kylan can help you and the others, we can help her out too. Alright, well, I hope we think of something. Is that the ants? I believe it is, Fiery. Yep, the ants. And it looks like the style of a flower. Uh, uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think again if I were you, Stompy. Yes, they're gonna work together and put it back together. Because that, again, is called teamwork. You got that right, Fiery. And we need more than 2 or 3 people in order to help out. And the ants are doing a great job right there. So yes, you see, Stompy, always got to help out with your friends, even though that the other ants weren't helping because they didn't knock down the balloon. Right? They helped put it back together. Yes, because that's what friends do. I like the. Oh, and this isn't pal pitch. Yes. All right. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah, Stompy, help out. Yeah, Stompy, help out.
Yeah.
Yes, we need you, Stompy. If the ants can do it, you can do it too. Exactly. That's the spirit. Help out. Glad to see Stompy is now finally coming out of his break and helping out Kylan. Yeah, he's sorry. Yeah, yeah. We need to get all this. We need to get all these parts done quick. Yep, that's great to hear, Stompy. Break time's over. Let's get back to work. Because, well, in the words of Yzma from the Empress New Groove, back to work. Yep, just like that. Yes, you are. Congratulations, Stompy. Yes, we did, Kylan. The first time we actually did this without you. Thank you. Yep. All right. Even if it's not your fault, be a
Be a
good
good friend.
friend and help out, help out, help out. Thank you. And we did it. Dragon is all back together. The dinosaurs all back together. And we couldn't have done it without Stompy. Yep. Just in time, too, because it looks like it's starting. And Tully and Ho-Oh got theirs done, too. Yep, Rincy likes the balloon. Rincy likes the panda balloon. I'm actually surprised the Anthony didn't decide to use an animal balloon. Instead, just build a balloon with the design of a flower. Welcome aboard, yeah. Yeah, Alfred has actually never rode in a hot air balloon. Have you ever rode in a hot air balloon, Justin? No, Book. But I'm not sure if I would, though. I mean, I sometimes have a phobia about heights. Yeah, some people have a phobia about heights. And I'm not sure I would want to go in the air like that. I mean, you are going on a plane to Alaska in September, right? Of course, Book. And it's going to be a 6-hour flight. I'm kind of nervous about that. E
E
R
R
Sun.
Sun.
I remember we had to say those numbers in Chinese in the very first episode, which was the Dragon Boat Festival. That's right, Smolder. Good memory. Thank you. Whoa. Never expected a lot of balloons to come out of that hill. And fireworks? Even though it's not the 4th of July yet, that's really cool. Yeah, but it was an accident. And you know what they say? Accidents always happen. Yep. And help out. Yes, we did. Mm-hmm. A sergeant to you too. And we even got a heart-shaped firework. Bravo. And thus that concludes Ni Hao Kai Land's The Dinosaur Balloon. 1 down, 5 to go. Next up, Go Diego Go. And the episode of Go Diego Go we'll be watching as the second episode of the series, which would be Diego Saves Mommy and Baby Sloth. And you know, now that I think about looking back at Stompy, we actually haven't made Stompy yet for our series. Hopefully soon we can make Stompy, because so far we have Kylan, Rintu, Toli, Ho, and Lulu made, as well as a few other Ni Hao Kylan characters, but hopefully we can make Stompy soon. Alright. Go Diego Go is up next. Episode 2, Diego Saves Mommy and Baby Sloth. And we know that this show will be celebrating its 20th anniversary in September. Yeah, Fiery, because Go Diego Go premiered on September 6, 2005. So it's going to be 20 years old soon. And yes, Baby Jaguar. He will also be appearing in Operation Rescue Starlo and Jake Long, which we also posted the poster on DeviantArt and gave Jack some credit too. Alright, go Diego, go time. Hi again, Diego.
This is my friend Sammy. He's a sloth.
Oh yes, this was the introduction of Sammy, another recurring character on the show.
Slowly. Can you say
Sloth.
Sloth.
Say sloth.
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 Sammy is a three-toed sloth. Count his toes with me.
1, 2, 3.
3 toes.
Yep. Yep, never seen someone with 3 toes before. Well, finally, everyone is different around here, including animals. They hang upside down like bats? Yes, Buck.
Sloths like to be upside down all the time.
Wow, all the time?
Right. Absolutamente.
I think that's fair enough, I guess.
Everything looks different upside down.
Yeah.
That sounds like another sloth.
Another sloth?
Like she's in trouble.
Well, we better hurry.
I bet it's a science step. Vámonos! I want to come too, Diego. But I'm kind of slow.
Oh, yeah, sloths are very slow.
Back and hold on tight.
Well, at least Sammy will be accompanying Diego for this mission.
Flash from Disney Zootopia is a sloth too.
Oh, yes, couldn't forget about Flash, 100-yard dash. But unlike Sammy, Flash speaks very slow. That's right, Justin, because that's how he talks in the movie. Yep. And Zootopia 2 will be coming out soon. Hopefully he'll return for the sequel. Well, we'll find out soon, Justin.
Sloth's in trouble. Don't worry, Sammy. We'll find the sloth. We need our special camera click to find the sloth in trouble. Say
Click!
Eh?
Say click. Take a pic. Say click. Take a pic.
And yeah, as mentioned in the previous episode, Cliff is voiced by Rosie Perez, who is also the voice of Che from The Road to El Dorado, which is an underrated DreamWorks film we have on DVD. And even though that film was a box office bomb, it still did well with critics.
Take a pic. And click the camera. The sloth in trouble. The sloth in trouble sounds like this. Let's zoom into the corner.
All right.
No,
No.
that's a giant river otter.
Yeah, an otter. PB&J otter. Good one, Mario.
Or Marlene from the Penguins of Madagascar.
Oh, yes, and Marlene from the Penguins Madagascar. She's also an otter, too.
Is this the sloth?
No.
No, that's a collared peccary.
A collared what? What did she say? I think that's a yak, in other words, Smolder. Oh. Or I think it's a warthog. I see. Anyways, yes.
Yeah! This is the sloth itself. Take a picture of the sloth.
Click.
So you told me, Uncle, you found the sloth. What animal did you find?
We found the sloth.
Sloth? You found the sloth in trouble. It's Mommy's sloth. She's my neighbor.
Oh, oh, so Sammy knows her.
Look, she's carrying her baby.
And she has a baby too.
We've got to find out more about sloths.
Well, let's go ahead and learn more about sloths. Oh. Oh, hold on. Woody and Waluigi, you made it in plenty of time. You missed Kylan, but at least you're able to see Diego now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the reason why that was late is that because we were doing another episode of Cartoony DVD gameplay.
Oh, I see.
Look at trees there.
Yep, and we'll be uploading very soon.
Okay.
So I can hide from animals.
So yes. So as you see, we're watching Diego now. And the sloths are...
Good melon movie!
There's a muddy mudslide coming down the mountain and heading right for Mommy Sloth's tree.
Okay. How is that a problem? It's just a mudslide. I think again, if I were you, Book, mudslides are very strong and they can knock down trees. Wait, are you serious? I'm serious, Book. I've learned about sloths before. Yeah. I still don't understand why mud can break down trees. It's just a puddle. Well, Book, you gotta do you gotta learn your sloth history stuff soon. Whatever. This was also the first episode where Diego gets his field journal. All right, let's go.
Wait. Oh no, very much to good Diego. I'm glad we're doing a little applause. I think Diego just wants to give him an applause. Say, hey, good luck on your adventure, Diego. Come on. E-S-G-H-I-J-K-L-P-Q-R-S-T-U-B-W-X-Y-Z.
So yes, it's time we save Sid the Sloth's wife. Sid the Sloth's wife, boo. Hey, Mommy Sloth's a sloth too, like Sid.
Oh, Sid the Sloth's wife. That is a good
not to be confused with Sid Chang from the Wild House and the Casagrandes.
Yeah, because they have the same exact name.
Yeah, come on, we're not talking about the Casagrande city, we're talking about the Ice Age Sid.
Yep. Anyways, boat.
Go.
Yes, it's time we take the Wiggles' big red boat. And yes.
That's where we ride the boat.
Well,
and boat.
What in the world is going on? Oh, of course, the Bobos.
Excuse me, yo. Are those Bobo freaking messing up again?
Yep, there they are.
You bully monkey! Get out of the way, my head! You want me? You want to knock down, yeah, you!
Oh, jeez, they're still going up. Sammy overboard!
Oh, that is it. I'm on animal control on you, and I'm going to know that you just made a
Breathe,
big
Bobos.
draft. So please, you monkey butt off. Go back to where you came from. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. There you go. Nope.
He's over there.
Yeah, you're a cat.
There he is. He's okay. But all that splashing knocked the oars into the water. We can't paddle to shore.
Yeah, but...
Oh no! Somebody sent the baby! He's drowning!
But don't worry. Sammy's here to help.
Man, he's just as lazy as I am.
Yeah, just as lazy as Garfield.
You're a really good swimmer.
Wait,
Thank you.
he was swimming?
Yeah,
How is that possible?
it's a long story, but
We have to hurry to save Mommy Sloth and Baby Sloth from the mud slide.
yeah, we'll talk about it later. Right now, we gotta save those slots. What the heck?
Uh-oh, it's two Harpy Eagles. Harpy Eagles? It's okay, Sam.
Harpy Eagles. I forgot about those.
I'm afraid of Harpy Eagles.
Oh, I thought sloths are afraid of rhinos.
What do sloths do when you don't want someone to see you? When we don't
Yeah,
want someone to
because
see us,
you ruined our
really
salad.
slow. Good thinking, Sammy.
Yes, so
We need to tiptoe really, really slowly to get past the Harpy Eagle. Will you tiptoe really, really slowly with us?
yes, we will, Diego.
You have to stand up and tiptoe. Stand up, please. Stand up.
Okay.
Stand up. Now, tiptoe really, really slowly.
Okay.
Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe really slowly. Tiptoe.
The rhinos hawks! We're just tiptoeing out of your sight.
We made
So that you don't want to come at us. Mr. Hog, we don't need any trouble.
You were really good at moving slowly. Help! Help!
Oh man, this is starting to worry me. Hang on, Mommy and Baby Sloth, we're coming.
Yes, Tor! Yes, I'm a shoe.
We have to follow the brink that leads to the sloth tree. How many toes does a sloth have?
3. 3-toed sloth.
3, right? 3 toes. Just like me. Let's look at animal prints like scientists.
All right.
I'll use my magnifying glass to look at each animal print closely.
All right.
Count the toes with me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is this the animal print of a 3-toed sloth?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, no, it's a human hand.
Let's see what animal made these prints.
Let's see. A puma.
Puma? Oh, it's not a Luna.
That rhymes.
Toes on this animal print. Count with me.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's not a sloth.
It's missing from all the hedges.
Animal made
I
these
just fall.
prints.
Actually,
It's a spectacle bear.
it's a spectacle bear.
Looks like he's wearing glasses.
Well, I mean, Benson's a bear too, but...
Of the toe.
Oh, well, this Billy doesn't bear. Because I don't know what kind of bear Benson is.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, now that is Santa Sloth's pen. Santa Sloth's print.
This is a sloth print.
Yes.
Come on, let's take this print.
We take the middle path.
That's Mommy Sloth calling for help. We gotta talk to Mommy Sloth and tell her we're almost there.
We're out to save the mother. The mother will send me the sloth.
Really big sloths are blocking our way.
Whoa, that's a rocky mountain.
Baby sloth. We need an animal that can help us climb over the rock and up the mountain really fast. The field trainer can help us find an animal who can climb fast.
All right, well, let's see what we have.
Well, maybe if we play balloons, we'll just float to the top.
Are you kidding? I said we just I just say with them and pretend we're. I need to disguise ourselves and pretend we're delivering Egypt.
Which animal can
Yeah,
climb the mountain
yeah.
really
How about hand too?
The llama.
What about me? Yeah, you go on the toy over the hill.
Our And Lean the llama can help us climb up the mountain.
Oh, that's right. This was also the first episode to feature the recurring character Linda the llama.
Linda speaks Spanish. To call
Eh.
Linda in Spanish,
Llama,
we have
my favorite animal.
Yep, Carlweez's favorite animal is indeed a llama, just like Linda. Hola.
And speaking of Jimmy Neutron, there's something I forgot to tell you all. Iota's sequel to the Jimmy Neutron movie is now in production.
Oh yeah, I think we heard that on Toon Hive, and I think someone posted it on LinkedIn. Well, I'm glad to see Jimmy Neutron's finally making a comeback after all these years.
I'm glad Nickelodeon acknowledged Jimmy Neutron. I'm glad he stayed true to himself.
Yeah, because we haven't seen Jimmy Neutron ever since Planet Sheen, because he wasn't seen or mentioned in that series. That's true, Fiery. Well, at least we'll be seeing Jimmy Neutron again soon. That's what matters more. And yes, we'll definitely watch Jimmy Neutron soon for a future stream when we get the chance.
Also, I don't know if you guys heard the news. Well, I am a new cartoon made by the people behind my game, but in Technicolor.
Well, that's nice, Bendy.
Yep, I can't wait to see them. Anyways, it's time to go.
Dubé.
Alright. Sube.
Dubé.
Sube.
Dubé.
Sube. 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 I remember they also used the song in the Rescue of the Red-Eyed Tree Frogs and the Spectacled Bears episode. Good memory, book. All right, we're at the top. Now what? Whoa.
I don't see Mommy Sloth and Baby Sloth, Diego.
Well, we better hurry. Otherwise, that mudslide's going to knock down the tree.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that, donkey. You know, if I was in the thing, I could have on those motorcycles easily because I couldn't handle the more.
Yeah, it's true, Shrek. Yes.
Yeah, because I'm an old girl. Because, you know, I bathe in mud for its sake.
Yep. And there they are right over there.
Don't worry, little slow donkey, Robin. We'll be getting and you're ready. Just be.
And speaking of mud, don't remind me of the time Gordon angrily sprayed mud all over me.
Oh, yes. We will remind you of that time, James, because that was embarrassing.
Yeah, the Billy Bear is embarrassing. He gets like, it's more bad than you don't get. Yeah.
Yes. But now it's time to get down fast with Rescue Pack.
All right, Amida Pa, Putata, oh, Peppa Pig,
Well, we got to be lightning fast on this one because that mudslide's going down really fast.
Oh, go fast, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta hurry and make this fast.
Well, if we're gonna go fast, then this looks like the down for the fast forward button on our remote.
Oh yes, as a nod to the Upside Down show.
All right. Rescue Pack, do you mind if I press fast forward on you, please? Because I know that there's gonna be some rusty things going on here.
Yes. All right.
Can you use a pogo
No pogo stick, please. Nope.
No, we don't want to use a pogo stick. It's kind of worthless.
How's a pogo stick gonna get us in the leg donkey?
Can you use a jump rope to slide down the muddy
Jump rope? Are you
No.
kidding me, donkey? Why you think a blue jump rope and I done my this?
Can we use a mudboard to slide down the muddy
Okay,
mud
now
like
that
Yes,
yes.
that could work.
Yeah, just snoop the board down
Now you
there
tell
like
me
it,
what we need.
like the muscling like some kind of a snow
What do we need?
side.
A mud board.
There you go. But
Yeah, it's kind of like a snowboard, but only used for mud this time.
Let's go.
Making the progress so far. But here comes. Oh, jeez. Relax, mommy and baby sloth. We're here to save you.
well, as I would. Well, come on. Well, in the words of myself from Toy Story 2, I got you critters. Please send the day again.
Yes.
Mommy Sloth needs to reach across and grab a hold of my hair.
Yeah. Oh, if open my arms are not more
Come
longer,
on.
I can make a little bit like a wee bit like
Come on,
that.
two.
You can do it. I'll make sure you're safe, baby Sloth.
You'll be okay, baby sloth. Just get across. There we go. That's it. One down, one to go. Now we gotta rescue the mother.
Now we've got to save Mommy Sloth. Hold on, Mommy Sloth, hold on.
Oh boy, gotta make it fast.
All right, trying to pull it.
Mommy Sloth,
Pull it. Pull.
Yes.
put your arms out and
Yes, like
this.
Give it a good rip.
we did it.
You saved us, Diego. You saved us. Yes.
Aw, mommy sloth kissed Diego. That's so sweet.
Mommy Sloth and Baby Sloth are so happy to be in their new tree.
Yes. The good news is they got a new tree as well.
With me.
Three-toed sloth. Three-toed
3, 12,
sloth.
sloth.
Three-toed sloth.
Yeah.
Moves really slow. Let's climb like a sloth. Come on, let's go. Put your hands in the air and climb slowly like a sloth.
Okay.
Slowly. He lives in the tree. But we want to follow. We say,
Eep, eep. Eep, eep.
LGS and JK, I'm gonna beat you all. SCUVWXYZ.
Rescue complete.
Victory!
All right, let's review. In a tree.
Trees down. What kind
Yeah,
of sloth?
tree.
Yeah,
The
they-
only sloth that can handle all that snow is Sid.
Yeah, Sid the Sloth, but not Sid Shank because, well, same name. Anyways, upside down they hang. Like the Upside Down Show. They swim. Yeah, but I don't know if they can hop. I'm sure they can't.
Yeah, no, they can't.
Yeah, but they climb, and they definitely don't drive. Besides, that sloth is way too young to drive, unless if it's a kitty caught. Anyways, let's print out this picture.
Picture of a three-toed sloth. Let's put this picture of the sloth in our animal science.
With all the other animals.
We learned so much about sloths today, and there's so much more to discover.
Together.
Hasta luego, amigos. See you soon.
And this was a TV, Aaron, because they also showed this ad for Lazy Town. And we might as well watch Lazy Town for a future stream when we get the chance.
Okay.
I also know Lazy Town also had a few DVD releases as well, which we might try to get soon. And Nick Jr. Productions. All right. Usually we watch Todd World as the third show, but that's going to be the fourth show because now we're going to watch this next show. Let's go ahead and play this retro iconic theme song because next up is Peep in the Big Wide World. Yeah, this show was one of our favorites on Discovery Kids with Todd World. So yeah, it's about three animal friends who discover the big wide world around them. Starring Peep, who is a yellow chick, Quack, who is a blue duck, and Chirp, who is a red bird. Like Red from Angry Birds. So this is Peep in the Big Wide World. Narrated by Joan Cusack, the voice of Jessie from Toy Story 2 and Abby from Chicken Little. All right, here.
Oh, Jessie actually never this?
Yes, she is. Yes, she did. And tonight's episode we'll be watching is called Peep Crosses the Road.
Peep crosses the road.
Oh,
It was a
I just wanted
perfect
to
spring
chicken across the road.
Peep, Chirp, and Quack were marching to somewhere when Quack decided to liven things up a bit.
I know something you don't know.
Yeah? What?
Quack, why'd you stop?
It's a joke.
Oh.
And you don't know the answer. Here it is. Why did the... You're not listening, Pete.
Oh, because he's paying attention to the worm.
Sorry.
Okay, here it is. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh, the good old why did the chicken cross the road joke.
I know the answer.
Yeah, I think we know what it is. Tell him, Quack, why did the chicken cross the road?
Well,
Well, what?
don't you know how a joke works?
Oh, come on, it's to get to the other side.
I ask a question and you guess the answer.
Oh,
So like
okay.
someone doesn't have a
Why did the
have a
chicken
sense of
cross the
humor.
road? Do you know this joke? Do you know? Okay. We have no idea.
Ha! See? I told you I knew something you didn't know. Tripping ducks like that. You should be more careful. Okay, then.
Tripped over a stick.
Well, what is it?
What is what?
The answer. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh, right. He crossed the road because he wanted to, he wanted to... Oh, that stick made me forget.
Wow, looks like Quack has short-term memory loss after falling over from that stick.
Yeah, like what part of if you got the other side, you don't understand how the
All
joke
that
works.
morning, Quack tried to remember the punchline to his joke.
No, that's not it. No, that's not it either.
Yeah, he can't remember.
Joe, why don't you just go ask them?
I don't remember that either.
Oh, Quack.
Oh, brother. I know. I'm a chicken, right?
Yeah, Peep is a little chicken.
Why don't I cross a road and find out why I crossed it?
That's
Well-
a great idea.
Well, that's the answer. To get to the other side. Even Ham said that in Toy Story 2. Why did the toys cross the road? To get to the chicken on the other side.
Yeah, to get to the chicken on the other side.
Now, everyone knows that kids shouldn't cross the road without a grown-up.
Exactly, Mrs. Narrator. And the most important thing is you gotta look both ways before you cross the street.
But most children have never heard of it.
What do they use these things for anyway?
They're used for cars, Quack.
Are you ready? Here I go.
Okay.
I'm crossing it.
Yeah. Well, what do you know? The son of a chicken actually made it.
There, I crossed it.
What Quack didn't know, what none of them knew, is that roads are used by things that move very, very fast.
Yes. That's what a road is for.
Stay where you are. Don't move.
Things like bicycles and skateboards and cars and trucks. Things that don't go well with chickens.
Exactly.
Until the traffic cleared, Peep was stuck.
So Quack and Chirp have to try to get him back. Or try to get over there.
Hi. I'm still here. Well, I'm okay.
But just when Peep thought things couldn't get any worse,
Oof!
Whoa.
Well,
Help. Whoa.
into the sewer.
Be careful, dude. You might run into us.
Yeah, because it makes sense because the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live in a sewer.
Anybody here?
So that makes a lot of sense. Yes, Peep. Yeah, because the turtles live in the sewer. So yeah.
Peep had landed in a storm drain, which ran underneath the road from one side to the other. To get home, all he needed to do was
Ride a leaf. I could ride a leaf.
Yeah, like a boat.
I did it. Hooray.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Leaves can sometimes rot in water. Oh. I just love every time he gets wet, we see his fur get wet too, and he has to shake it off.
I guess he didn't like it when his feathers get wet.
A rock doesn't wobble.
Yeah.
Only I could get to it.
Pete thinks he can use the rock as a boat, but unfortunately, rocks don't even move.
Yeah, plus they're very heavy and they can actually sink to the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go that way.
Peep, I don't think it's listening to you. It's a rock.
the rock was not in any danger of sinking. In fact, it couldn't sink because most of it was already on the bottom.
I guess I need something that floats.
Yeah.
Too pointy. Too bouncy.
Yeah, besides, that's an apple core. And that's just a ball with a smiley face on it.
What is that?
Yes, this could be the answer for Peep.
Perfect road. It's flat, big enough for Pete to stand on, and not too wobbly. In no time at all, they brought him to the brink of disaster.
The brink of disaster? Where is he now? Oh, it looks like a river.
Did someone say he has what you're supposed to get wet? I said that one time.
Oh, looks like Henry isn't the only one who doesn't like getting his feathers wet too. So I guess Peep and Henry have something in common. Both don't like getting their feathers wet. So I'm glad Peep has found something in common with Henry.
Poor Pete.
Quack, haven't I told you never to cross a road? Roads are dangerous.
Well, it wasn't my idea. It was somebody else's idea. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you sure about that, Quack?
I'll go see if I can find him.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Peep is all right and unharmed.
You won't do that ever again, will you, Pete?
No, I like it much better on this side.
Well, that's good to hear, Peep.
What made you do such a silly thing anyway?
Cross the road? Just to get to the other
Hey, I
side.
just noticed
guess.
that dog looks just like Clifford.
You know, now that you mention it, that dog does look like Clifford a little bit.
That's the answer. Why did the chicken
Wait, really?
cross the road? To get to the other side. That's it. I remember.
Yeah, he does look like Clifford right there.
Ah, I can see it. I can see it.
Yes.
That's it.
Oh, and now Quack finally gets the answer.
That's the answer. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. That's it.
Yep,
I remember.
that was the joke all along.
I remember. Hey, I know another joke.
No, no more jokes.
I think they've heard enough jokes for today, Quack.
And I remember the punchline too. Cuckoo clock. Get it? A cuckoo clock? I do know how to tell a joke. Would you agree? Not everyone can, but ducks are excellent joke tellers. Ducks are pretty much.
Eric, Grace.
Oh yeah, I also forgot. They also include some live action segments featuring some kids.
Grace is trying to put a leaf in the water. Let's see if it goes down.
So yeah, it's kind of like a nod to what happened in the episode. So we have a leaf in the water, just like what Pete was trying to use earlier.
On a branch. Yeah.
It's kind of like the mail time segments from Blue's Clues. Yep, leaves sometimes sink in the water. And sometimes heavy stuff in the water will float, like that one. I think that was a log, I think? I don't know.
Then we went home, and Grace's mother turned on the hose. Hey, Caroline, Eric, I made a stream. I want to try this. We were putting leaves and flowers into the stream.
Huh. Well, that's nice of them.
Flowers going down really fast.
Yep.
I think it went down fast, maybe because the petals went out and the water kind of caught the petals and like pushed it down.
Well, that's what streams are meant for. So yeah, that was Peep in the Big Wide World. So yeah, our thoughts, it's still a great childhood favorite to this day. We're definitely going to be watching more of these soon. And Jack, what were your honest thoughts on it?
I think it's pretty good.
Well, I'm glad you like it, because this will always be a childhood favorite of ours. Because it definitely helps understand the world around us. So I'm glad you like it. Anyway, speaking of Discovery Kids, now it's time for Todd World.
Underwear everywhere!
This is called Underwear Everywhere.
I want to draw something new.
Yeah, Benny, you're not a three-toed sloth unlike Sammy.
Sorry about that. What else can I draw?
How about a drawing of his favorite food? Macaroni and cheese.
I've already drawn it in a red bowl, blue bowl with a spoon, blue bowl with
Yeah, Todd's trying to find a picture of something he can draw aside from all the stuff he has previously drawn before, like macaroni and cheese.
This underwear will warm up my brain, which helps me think better.
Yeah, Todd puts underwear on his head because it helps him think better. I have no idea why, but I guess that's just his hobby. Besides, underwear doesn't even go on your head, it goes around your waist.
Maybe you'll think something new to draw on the lid.
Hey, Todd. Benny. Why y'all wearing underwear on this? Can't help us think of new ideas for Todd to draw. Ooh. I wish I could think.
Yeah. What animal is that, Mario? I think that's a crocodile like Vector. And also, please pardon the ad. Sometimes there's some ads that get in the way. Hold on a second. Let me refresh this because every time when an ad shows up, I sometimes refresh the page. I want to skip the ads.
Yeah, skip the advertisements.
Yeah, we don't want any ads in the way anyway. There we go.
Why y'all wearing underwear?
Anyways, as I was saying, Fivey, before that ad showed up, I think that looks like a crocodile. He does look like a crocodile because he has those sharp teeth in his mouth. And I didn't know he could play the saxophone.
Dude, help you think. Any new idea yet, Asante?
So this crocodile plays the saxophone just like Bill Clinton. And yes, Bill Clinton, one of the presidents of the United States, actually plays the saxophone.
On their head? That's kind of silly.
It is silly, Pickle.
I love silly.
Well, I mean, silly is Pickle's favorite thing. So it makes sense.
Hey guys, check out my pickleware.
Oh, Pickle. Oh, very funny Pickle because he's got pickles on his underwear.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. Back up. Can't forget the Ramini.
Backup? Oh, that's right. The Worminis. Pickle's pet worms.
What to draw? Hey, a single baby in the house.
A zebra?
I've already drawn that before.
Oh, I guess Todd already drew a zebra painting his house.
Ooh, why in the world are they all wearing underwear on their heads?
That's what I want to know, Stella. Wait.
Everyone's wearing underwear on their heads. I better wear it too.
I guess Stella's gonna have a whirl at it too.
What's going on? Hi, Stella. Hey, you look awesome. Oh, it's just some old pair of underwear I had lying around. But I do look stylish, don't I? Just like you.
Yeah, she looks decent.
No. So where are you guys going?
The park.
Can I come too? I want to be part of the cool crowd. Sure, Stella.
Yeah. I guess Todd and his friends had a mixed reaction for a second before they said yes to Stella.
Hi.
And there's Sophie.
Florida. Well, we're going to the park. Want to come? Okay. Just throw some underwear on your head and come down. Huh. Underwear?
Yeah, Sophie.
Isn't working.
Yeah, I don't think that underwear is gonna fit on her head because of her pigtails. Yeah, because Sophie's pigtails are kind of too strong to hold an underwear like that.
Yep. Already drew it.
Don't worry, Todd. I'm sure you'll have something in mind soon.
Where's your underwear?
Yeah, we'll think of something.
Not on my head. But it's the cool thing to do. Everyone's doing it. See? Yes, I don't want to.
I guess Sophie's one of the characters who doesn't want to wear underwear because I mean, some people do it, but sometimes some people don't wear underwear. Some people can wear underwear. Let me try again. Some people can wear underwear on their heads, but some people don't. Everyone's different around here. That's true, Book.
Gotta draw something new. Something new.
Yeah, it's taken a while for Todd to think of something. Hey, looks like those two animals were playing a game of chess, as I rather said Jerry's game. And by Jerry's game, I mean the Pixar short film.
Sophie, you try it too. But if Sophie wants to try, she'll need to put underwear on her head. Why? I could do it like this.
Yeah, show them how it's done, Sophie. Everyone doesn't want to wear. Not everyone has to wear underwear on their head.
I won't do it.
Yeah, the others are trying to peer pressure her into wearing underwear. And for those of you who don't know what peer pressure is, it's when your friends or allies convince you to do something extremely dangerous or fun. So don't let the peer pressure get to people like you folks.
Check me out. I call this dance underwear boogie. Who's in?
The underwear boogie, you say? Okay, that was decent, Benny. I guess the reason why Stella, now I see why Sophie doesn't want to wear underwear on her head, because the others are being like that for silly and fun, but Sophie is not really into it.
Hey, Sophie, want a boogie with us? Yeah, I'd love to dance. All you have to do is put this underwear on your head. Luckily, I brought an extra pair. Stella, I've already told you I don't want to wear it.
Yeah.
Don't you want to dance? Yes, but Sophie can't dance with us if she doesn't wear underwear on her head, right? Well,
Oh, come on, Stella. Don't try to peer pressure Sophie. If she doesn't want to wear it, then don't let her wear it.
you know, just like that, you can't play with us. You're not the boss, Stella.
Yes, Stella, you're not the boss of Sophie.
I can wear or not wear whatever I want, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, it's just Sophie's opinion, that's all.
Sophie will wear underwear on her head. So, the only reason I'm wearing it is because we think of something new to do. I never said anyone else had to wear it. I'm only wearing underwear on my head because it's silly. I love silly.
Yeah, people have different opinions. Pickle's only wearing it because he thinks it's silly.
Underwear on my head because it's the cool thing to do.
Me, I was wearing something they put into my song.
And that alligator is wearing it to think of a song.
Everyone should wear whatever they want. Thanks, Todd.
Yeah, see, Todd was taking a stand for Sophie. And Pickle's taking it off too. So is the alligator.
Bad, Sophie. I shouldn't have tried to make you do something you didn't want to do.
And then Stella actually apologized to Sophie after trying to peer pressure her.
Still a great look for me.
But Stella is going to keep the underwear on her head because it's a good look for her. Because, well, everyone's different around here, like we said. We're all different, but we're not the same.
Now I know what to draw. There.
What is it, Todd? Oh, he's trying to draw a group portrait of his friends. Yes, it's okay to do your own thing.
Hey, everybody. I think I finally got it.
Next time, love talk.
All right. Only 2 more shows left to watch. Now it's time to get into the mission with Kim Possible. What's the sitch? Tonight's sit we're watching is called Exchange. And yes, that is Patrick Warburton, the voice of Kronk, voicing Kim's teacher, Mr. Barkin. And Mr. Barkin is announcing the winner who's going to Japan.
And don't forget Joe Swanson from Family Guy.
Oh, right. Joe Swanson from Family Guy. Oh, yeah. He was also in Open Season as the voice of Ian.
Sure, the guy's got looks, attitude, and a Bon Diggity ride, but can he do this?
Ron's eating potato chips because he wants to impress himself, but it didn't even work. Apparently, the winner was Ron Stoppable.
Motorcycle hotness and they get stoppable. Any way we can make this trade permanent?
So yeah, for the next 7 days, Ron's gonna be in Japan. He's going to a special school.
I swear I'll chuck.
So yeah, this episode of Kim Possible we're watching is from season 2. Our critter only has a few episodes of season 2 left before he gets on to season 3. Because Kim Possible ran for 4 seasons. The theme song, Call Me Beat Me, was sung by Christina Millen, who also lent her voice to an episode of The Wild Thornberries. And this song will definitely be featured in Operation Rescue Starlo and Jake, which will be coming this summer. Created by Bob Shuley and Mark McCorkle, and directed by Steve Lauder. Steve Lauder also worked on The Ghost and Molly McGee and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur as an executive producer. He also worked on American Dragon Jake Long as well.
Okay, looks like we've got all the essentials packed.
You're taking a duffel full of nachos to Japan?
Yeah. Well, you know Ron Stoppable very well. He loves Bueno Nacho.
Please, you'll only be Ronless for 1 week.
I don't think they're talking about you, Ron. They're talking about that guy.
It's pathetic. So the dude's got a smooth ride.
And we have Raven Simone from That's So Raven voicing Monique, Kim's female best friend.
Konnichiwa. I am Yori from the Yamanachi School. It is my honor to guide you today.
So it appears this is the girl that's taken Ron to the school he's going to in Japan.
This is where you go to school?
The campus is located on the peak of Mount Yamanashi.
The peak? Must be on top of that mountain.
What does going to play my thing too?
Oh, you're exciting.
Yeah, that's a good question, Isabel. Dang, Ron, looks like you sacrificed your life because your clothes are ripped.
Without me. We are almost there, Snugglepuss. It will be my honor to pass out.
Oh, come on, Ron, it's not that far. Because all you have to do is just go through the waterfall. And look, it's right over there. So we got all these ninjas. It's a ninja school. So Ron Stoppable is going to try his best to be a ninja like them. And the sensei right there is voiced by George Takei, who is best known for his role in the Star Trek franchise. And he was also the voice of Phoebe's dad from Hey Arnold.
Secret ninja school. Now, wait, is it a...
Yeah, it's a ninja school. A secret ninja school, that is. You know, this reminds me of this one TV show our creator used to watch, Lego Ninjago, Masters of Spin Jitsu, because that show is also about ninjas going to school and learning from their sensei.
pretty slick stuff, don't you, Chief? Maybe I need
And that's the voice of Tom from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. He voices Brick Flag.
Rick won't get it. I don't
Kim had a brief crush on him for about 2 or 3 episodes, I believe. Dang. Wow. Looks like Brick can't take enough of the guy. And that guy just pushed him unconscious. And while Ron's in Japan, Kim and Monique are having a beef rivalry against each other on who they like more. Who they like, which one will get him, that is.
By the great warrior Kim, who carved this monastery from the mountain using only this sword, the Locust Blade.
Ooh.
You say too much, Master Sensei.
Oh, speaking of Jake Long, that's actually the voice of Jake Long voicing this student named Fukushima.
He's an outsider. No, it's cool. I'm way good at keeping secrets.
And you know what's a coincidence? Will Friedle, the voice of Ron Stoppable, would later guest star in a season 2 episode of Mega Dragon Jake Long as Jake's cousin Greggy. So Jake and Ron Stoppable will work together twice. Well, in the words of Bernie from The Incredibles, coincidence? I think not. So yeah, that is quite the coincidence right there. I just figured out.
Do not further shame yourself.
Guest, I must beg your forgiveness. Dude, please. Not but love.
Anyways,
This will be your room. So does the bed flip out from the wall or
so
something?
Ron has to spend a night in this type of room. It's the same room that the Furious Five had in Kung Fu Panda, where they had to sleep in this little dojo room.
Okay, that sounds doable.
You are so funny with your American-style jokes, Peppa Big Son. Good night.
Yep, and here's our villain for this episode, Monkey Fist, voiced by Professor Utonium. Tom Kane, that is. And he was also the voice of Professor Kaufman from Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase.
Welcome to Yamanuchi, outsider.
And looks like we have Jake Long picking against Ron Stoppable again. And Rufus just disappeared. Well, Book, the reason is because Rufus is learning Tai Chi now. Ron is still having trouble with it. Well, you know what they say, practice makes perfect. That's right, Book. And we know Rufus is voiced by the voice of Bart Simpson, Nancy Cartwright. And he was also the second voice of Chucky on Rugrats after Christine Cavanaugh retired from acting.
Don't forget Dexter.
Oh yeah, and she was the second voice of Dexter on Dexter's Laboratory F. Actually, no, that was Candy Milo. Candy Milo replaced Christine Cavanaugh as Dexter. I forgot.
Oh, man.
I see that Ron is using a bow staff, the one that Donatello uses.
Yes, that is indeed the same thing that Donatello would use. Let's go ahead and play that again real quick. Yep, that's it right there. It's Ron Stoppable voices Jake. Wow, Ron, you just randomly took off your clothes.
Man, even in Japan.
He even said Jake Long's catchphrase. Oh, man.
You do?
Oh, speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, apparently Taka is voiced by an actor named Brian Tochi. He was actually in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. He was in the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie from the 90s. Yeah, let me pull him up real quick. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, Brian Tochi, the voice of Leonardo from the 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies voices Taka in this episode.
Hey, I saw you putting grip back there. It was,
And I did say that Robbie Wiss voiced Michelangelo
say no.
in the live action 1990s the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies.
Yeah, I actually did remember you told us that on Twitter, so that's interesting.
And he would years later go voice Mono Gecko in the 2012 version.
Yep, I remember you did tell us that on Twitter.
I hope Robbie Wiss would reprise the role as Mono Gecko in the Castlevania 2012 TMNT crossover film.
Yeah, well, as mentioned earlier, Rob will discuss it with Nickelodeon.
And did I forget to tell you that Rob was aware of Greg having Parkinson's disease?
Oh, I didn't know that. I think he must have did found out when Greg first announced it. Might have found out about it on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, for me, I also would like to see the Proud Family crossover with the Castiganes and the Ninja Turtles as well. Besides, I think the Proud Family would be nice for a triple crossover with both of those shows because I still remember the episode where Penny Proud learned karate. Anyways, back on topic. So apparently she's telling Ron Stoppable that after all the failed attempts he went through today, she's going to tell him that he'll eventually learn the physics. He'll eventually get better in the future. But meanwhile, Monkey Fist, or Professor Utonium, or Professor Kaufman, because, well, same actor, is breaking into the dojo and he's about to steal the sword. The samurai sword, that is.
Leonardo uses two swords, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, two swords. So apparently, Monkey Fist stole the legendary sword.
Yeah.
So yes, the sensei wants Ron Stoppable to find that sword and bring it back before it ends up in the wrong hands of Monkey Fist.
In the wrong hands, it could be very dangerous.
Yeah. Yes, Monkey Fist is actually Ron Stoppable's arch nemesis because Ron has a phobia about monkeys. It's weird to see someone have a phobia about monkeys, but if Ron Stoppable ever meets Ho-Ho, I'm sure he would be scared at first, but I'm sure Kylan would teach Ron Stoppable how to befriend him. Besides, Ho-Ho's not even a mean monkey; he's a friendly monkey. Exactly, Book.
So in this episode, he's afraid of monkeys.
That's right, Blitz. Ron Stoppable has a phobia about monkeys. It's a recurring thing that happened in the show. Yes. Listen to the sensei, Ron. Do as what your heart tells you. So meanwhile, Monique just impressed Taka. So yes, Kim and Monique both have a crush on Taka, and they're fighting over it.
Oh boy, we got ourselves a love triangle, everybody.
Bless me.
Yeah, bless you, Jack. So yes, this is one of those love triangle things. Yori went missing? Yes, Smolder. 2 words. Monkey Fist. Oh, of course.
The ground here tells a story. A great struggle, many warriors. And one Yori. The hour grows late, double the sun.
So yes, it's time for Ron to suit up and become a ninja and find Yori and stop Monkey Fist and retrieve the sword back.
Some monkey tail. Outsider, wait! Look, dude, son, I don't have time for your attitude right
And Fukushima / aka Jake Long wants to accompany him.
now. Allow me the honor of going with you. Now, I suppose we could use someone who knows the area. But let's get one thing straight. When it comes to saving the beautiful girl and winning her affections, that's my aunt. Got it? Fair enough, outsider. Fair enough.
So yes, it's Ron Stoppable and Jake Long to stop Professor Utonium.
What kind of consequence?
No one's only wrong. No one's only Professor Ron did the dark side.
Yeah. And this was actually not the only time Dante Basco had a voice role on a Disney show before he voiced Jake Long. He was also the voice of Quan in the season 1 finale of The Proud Family. So Fukushima is his second Disney role before he got to voice Jake Long. And hopefully soon Dante Basco will reprise his role as Jake Long in Chibiverse, because Al Credo wants to see him return as Jake Long for Chibiverse. If Jessica DiChico can return for Maggie in Chibiverse, then Dante needs to do the same for Jake Long. Because Jake has appeared in Chibiverse, but he hasn't had a single spoken word yet. So we're hoping to see Dante Basco return. Oh, and I don't think we mentioned this. About Lord Monkey Fist's henchmen, the Ninja Monkeys. The Ninja Monkeys are indeed voiced by Frank Welker. That's actually not the only time he voiced a monkey, because he was also Curious George. Yeah, Frank Welker had various additional roles on the show too.
Wait, this is serious.
Alright, what's Kim's sitch for this one? Is it a bad guy? No, Smolder, it's Taka. Oh, of course, the love triangle thing.
Oh, you're Otaka. What a coincidence running into you here.
Konnichiwa.
Listen, the Bravos are playing this tonight. And guess who scored some tickets? I'm thinking that maybe. Hey, Kim! Actually, I swung tickets too.
This is great. We will all three go together. It will be my honor.
Yep, and thus the love triangle has begun. Now watch this.
What are you doing here? What am I doing here? You insisted.
Kim and Monique having beef with each other because they both want him.
I know. I didn't mean it.
That's lava, Rufus. Don't touch it. Looks like Ron has found Monkey Fist.
Listen, I don't care who wants him.
Yeah, got that right, JackTheMakerGuy, me.
Tell me, Ron-san.
Yori.
Come on, you have to find Fukushima and get off Monkey Mountain.
Fukushima? No, he told Monkey Fist the location of the Lotus Blade.
Wait, he did what? No. This can't be a joke. You're telling me Jake Long has turned to the dark side too?
He has betrayed us, but he's the one
He wouldn't.
this whole thing is a trap.
I'm sorry, outsider.
Oh my god, he did turn to the dark side. Professor Utonium and Jake Long working together to take down Ron Stoppable.
Once I have destroyed you, I will be
Dang. Looks like Fukushima's another one of those villains who revealed their true nature. But to be honest though, I did like Fukushima in this episode. Even though he revealed his true nature like Clayton from Tarzan and Sloan and Bree Blackburn from the Wild Thornberrys movie, at least I think Fukushima was a decent villain. And I think Dante Basco did an excellent job voicing him.
I will have left ninja monkeys into battle under the power of the Lotus Blade. The world will fall, making me Supreme Monkey Ruler.
Supreme Monkey Ruler? Come on, Monkey Fist. You're not the Monkey King from Nihao Kai Lan.
He's such a smart monkey. I'm sorry it ends like this, Buckle-san. Not over yet, Dory. I'm like a cat with 9 lives. I keep
Yeah, Ron, don't touch lava. It's deadly.
think he and I are the only ones exposed to mystical monkey power. He's forgetting there's one other.
Rufus. Luckily, Rufus is able to help out. Oh, and before Tobey had the quote of ninjas attack, Monkey Fist said it first. So basically, Monkey Fist and Tobey from Puka have something in common. They're both ninja leaders. They have ninjas for allies, and both of them have a catchphrase, which is "Ninjas attack!"
Wait, did I just see that Rufus had some nunchucks?
Yeah, let's play that again. Wait for it. Yep, right there, nunchucks.
Michelangelo usually uses those.
Yeah, looks like Kim Possible's throwing in a few TMNT references with the swords and the nunchucks. And the
I
stick.
mean, most ninjas use those things.
Bow staff. That's what that stick is called.
Yeah, bow staff. So yeah, I see a few similarities. And I mean, I do understand most ninjas use those type of stuff, but bless you.
And speaking of Michelangelo, in the 2012 show, he has a pet cat, and here she is. Her name is Ice Cream Kitty.
Oh, Ice Cream Kitty. I actually didn't know that.
I bet Ari Chang will love her since she loves both ice cream and cats. Unlike Carl, someday he's gonna learn to show respect for cats.
Yeah, I mean, cats aren't that bad. I like cats. I'm a cat person. I'm a dog person too.
Same. I always love cats no matter what.
Yeah. And even Yori over here is using a fan as a weapon. Like, yeah. Even female ninjas can fight too. And Yori did it. Meanwhile,
Ridiculous. We can't be feuding over the same guy.
yeah. Yeah, Kim. You and Monique are friends. There's no need to fight over the same guy with Monique.
Because I think Hiro Taka really likes me. So if he likes you,
Yeah, I mean, maybe let's just like maybe maybe at least try to share the.
Yeah. Wow, Taka's actually impressed about Kim and Monique fighting each other. Wait, was that a telephone I just saw? Let me play that again. A telephone. I did not even know a sword can turn into a telephone. Oh, a shield. That could be useful. But fortunately, Fukushima, aka Jake Long, just stopped them. Broke the bridge.
Hand over the sword.
You know, never in a million years, Monkey Fish. Ron will never give you the sword. Ord. Well, there it goes.
Okay, real quickly, I want to point out that it wasn't my fault. He did it.
Yeah, blame Jake Long over here. Oh, the sensei's here. Sensei's versus Monkey Ninjas. And Ron Stoppable versus Jake Long. But we know Ron Stoppable gets the last laugh. And wow, looks like Ron just did some sort of Dragon Ball reference right there with the blue hair. But luckily, in the end, Monkey Fist and his Monkey Ninjas lost, and they had to retreat because, well, in the words of Tobey from Puka, ninjas retreat.
Yeah, ninjas retreat.
Yeah. What? Well, what do you know? The sword. Okay, just took off his clothes and destroyed that property again.
Our gratitude runs.
So yes, in the end, they got the sword back. And they declared Ron as a warrior hero.
The true nature of a ninja school must be kept secret.
But so yes, and he can't tell Ron about the school. He can't. So Ron, let me rephrase that. Ron cannot tell anyone about this private ninja school. It has to be keep a secret.
Any chance of a warrior hero getting a lift to the airport?
Always with the American style jokes. Naturally, it will be a great honor to walk.
So yeah, they're gonna get him back to America.
Take care, Hirotaka. Stay in touch.
Thank you, but I must say goodbye to
Apparently,
Bye, Hiro.
Taka's girlfriend is Bonnie. Bonnie is Kim's arch rival at school. And after the whole love triangle thing, Kim and Monique apologized to each other.
So still, how's Japan? Hell on.
You know, same old.
Yeah, Ron couldn't tell the ninja school thing because he has to keep it a secret. So yes, that was Kim Possible. Only one last show to watch, and that is The Proud Family. And then after that, we're done for tonight.
All right, let's see what's going on in the world proud. Let's see what's going on in the Proud House. In the Proud House.
Yeah, they do sound similar to each other. Loud and proud rhyme.
Yeah, say it loud, say it proud.
That was the same Disney television. All Disney television models used at the end of Disney's House of Mouse. Speaking of House of Mouse, they played the theme song a few days ago when I was at the Kansas Comic-Con's third and last day, as well as the Futurama theme song.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually didn't expect them to play the House of Mouse and Futurama intros. Anyways, now it's time for the Proud Family.
Nostalgia hits hard.
Yeah, that is true. Nostalgia does hit hard. All right, the Proud Family.
The cold.
Hello, family.
So yes, Oscar is welcomed home by his wife and daughter until he sees Sugar Mama dating this guy.
Trudy, why is Sugar Mama and that snooty geezer watching my TV?
Oh, Oscar, relax. I think it's nice that Sugar Mama has a boyfriend.
Looks like Sugar Mama now has a boyfriend. Wait.
Why not, Oscar?
Yeah, Oscar, why don't you like him? He's nice.
But anyone who likes Sugar Mama and dress that good must be up to no good.
So yes, this is Clarence St. John, Sugar Mama's love interest, voiced by the late Roscoe Lee Brown, who was also the voice of Mr. Arrow from Treasure Planet, and the narrator of Garfield: A Tale of Two Kitties.
So, Oscar, how do you like the new suit I bought Hank? What? Mama, why did you buy him a new suit? Don't be mad, my dear son. Son? Look, don't call me son. I am not your son. I wish it wasn't her son. You keep talking, you'll be my late son.
Yeah, don't mess with Sugar Mama, Oscar. Yeah, Oscar's just jealous over Clarence because Sugar Mama likes him.
Yeah. Say with me, big terrorist.
Yeah.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Well, yeah, Oscar Proud doesn't like that guy. And yes, and not only is Sophie from Toddworld gonna appear in Operation Rescue Stolen Jake Long, but Penny Proud, one of our creative characters in the Proud family, will also be joining Justin Starr's team to rescue Starlo and Jake from the evil Dr. Philliam Benedict. And now it's Clarence St. John at the door. The Proud family also has a door gag, which has a character appear in the second shot right there. But yeah, the Proud family, created by Bruce W. Smith.
Are you ready, love?
Woman, will you just serve?
And that, yeah, Dejanay also has a crush on Sticky throughout the series. That's another reason why people do not like Dejanay, because she has an obsessive crush on Sticky Web.
Oh, the ancestral crush thing, huh?
Yeah, kind of like with Amy Rose and Sonic. Because Amy Rose has a huge obsessive crush over Sonic, and Sonic doesn't like being near Amy. But here's the thing, people liked Amy Rose for that reason.
I mean, yeah, that's actually true. That's how she was.
Yeah, because that's Amy's personality.
Clarence likes your mama because she makes him happy.
Yeah, that's what matters more, Oscar. If she likes Clarence, then that's what she likes. You don't have to you don't have to be so jealous about it, Oscar.
Now put this meat on the grill, please.
Yeah. Listen to your wife, Oscar.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event. In this corner, all wet winkly.
So yeah, if you're probably wondering what Oscar was talking about, he's talking about Sugar Mama's other love interest, Pappy, the grandfather of La Cienega. AKA the guy who was based on the Joker from Batman.
I'm actually surprised that DC did not sue Disney for that.
Yeah. Yeah, as mentioned before, Pappy speaks Spanish, and there's usually subtitles that translate what he says. Here he's saying, "Your son paid me $50 and a hamburger."
Parents are this is a good friend of mine.
Hello, hola, señor.
Hello, sir. Yeah. Another fun fact about Pappy, while he was voiced by Alvaro Gutierrez does not provide Pappy's laughter. Instead, it's Kevin Michael Richardson, because Kevin Michael Richardson also voiced the Joker one time, so it makes sense for him to do Pappy's laugh. This dude obviously needs glasses.
I don't know how to break it to you. It's bad news.
You have a twin sister? So Sugar Mama's telling Pappy the truth that she likes Clarence more than him. And Pappy is saying, "This is the happiest day of my life."
Yeah, everyone agrees. He is the happiest
Silly woman.
in our lives.
Tear of joy. Yeah, Pappy saying those are the tears of joy because Pappy sometimes doesn't like being near Sugar Mama. So that's why he's going cuckoo crazy, because he's now away from Sugar Mama.
I told him about me and Clarence and it broke his heart. But Mama, you and Poppy have been friends for so long. Don't you think you recognize Oscar?
Sugar, where did that gentleman with the heart go?
Probably somewhere to drown his sorrow.
Yeah, he's in Las Vegas.
Like Cuckoo for Cocoa Pops?
Yeah, like Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's why we saw Pappy acting like that earlier. Let's play that again real quick. Yep, he's going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, either that or he just high on crack.
Yeah, that too. So now,
Yeah, hey Oscar, lay on the drugs, warrior.
life is good. So yeah, Pappy's in Las Vegas.
We're girls, we're rats, we beat those predators back. So, Daddy, when do we eat?
Children, you must realize that grilling is an art.
Oscar, the food's on fire.
In fact,
Oscar, the food is burning.
You just overcooked your food, Oscar. You burned it.
I guess you had to work in
And
chocolate.
no one had enough time to call the fire department.
Great.
Great.
Restaurant in town.
Yep.
On me.
That's not necessary, thanks.
I say it is. I'm Clement, Tootie. And these kids need sustenance. You don't mind if I pay for everything, do you, boy? Then it's settled.
So yes, Clarence is taking the girls and the boys out to a nice fancy restaurant for dinner after Oscar overcooked his food. And Sugar Mama wants Oscar to make sure he's happy over Clarence, but yet Oscar's still upset.
This morning.
And yes, that is Phil Lamar right there voicing one of our favorite recurring characters, Michael Collins. This was before he had that change in the reboot, in the sequel series Louder and Prouder.
Thank Mr. St. John for being so generous.
The pleasure is all mine. You know, Clarence, for all right in my book. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad to see Oscar's now having a change of heart.
Hold up, Pop. I'm not your son.
Oh, Oscar, stop saying that. That's what he likes. If he likes calling you son, just let him call you son.
Watch out, boy. If somebody wants to call you son. I hope everything was feel satisfaction, monsieur.
Bien, garçon. I take the credit now. Please give yourself a generous tip. Thank you, monsieur.
And that's Phil Lamar also voicing that French waiter right there. I didn't know Phil Lamar speaks French. Well, now you do, Book.
I've never seen that many zeros in my life.
Yes, you have.
Your zero report cards, your zero bank balance, your zero IQ. Do you want more, or have I refreshed your zero memory?
He's
A mint to refresh your breath.
Oh, you've done it now, Oscar.
Well, baby.
It seems I've forgotten my wallet. I must have left it in my other place. Oh, you trying to snip me?
What the heck?
That's the paying customers, lady.
Dang! I didn't know he had. Wow, that's a serious waiter. Well, Book, the only way if he wants to keep that French accent is Sugar Mama has an idea.
Mama's got it.
No, you got pockets to figure that.
Yeah, like that.
Are those enough Bennett for your friendship?
Oui, madame.
So yeah, Sugar Mama used Oscar's money to pay for the food
Situation.
You honey lamb.
because that's payback for Oscar talking to Clarence.
So what are you thinking?
Look, Oscar, when I'm on the case, it's Detective Hankins. For $20 a day, I'll call you anything I want. But remember, man, I also get mine.
And as you see here, Oscar's hiring his friend Igloo to go undercover and discover the truth about Clarence.
Great. Remember, don't tell Trudy Igloo. You wouldn't understand me hiring a PI to get the 411 on that bum Clarence.
Oscar, this time you've gone too far.
Hey,
Yeah.
about what Oscar said. It's what I say all the time. What are you, nuts?
Yeah, got that right, Winslow. What are you, nuts? Yeah, is Oscar out of his freaking mind what he's doing right there? It's kind of a little too serious. Yeah, Fire, you do have a point.
Many of great detectives don't start off as mall cops.
Name one.
Gary Coleman. Now there, I'll talk to you.
Oh, Gary Coleman from Different Strokes. So now we have a montage of Sugar Mama and Clarence doing some fun stuff together while Detective Igloo's over here discovering the truth about him.
Oh, more on the truth.
Yeah.
What kind of truth?
So as you saw right there, you saw a woman crying over Clarence. That's because Clarence used to date her. Well, there's actually more than one. Here's another shot. This woman, Clarence also used to date that woman choir member we just saw. So yeah, Clarence has dated all these other women, and that broke their hearts because he's now with Sugar Mama. Even her. Yeah, well, it makes sense for what happened because sometimes there's usually the husband or wife who wants a divorce and finds a new man.
For everything. The bungee jumping, skydiving, hang gliding.
Sugar Mama paid for all of that.
Yeah. And that ain't all, man. I know some sweet old ladies who were romanced and fleeced by Mr. Clarence St. John, too. I told you he was a gigolo. Sugar Mama!
So yeah, Trudy. Speaking of Sugar Mama, I think Sugar Mama has something important.
Mama, I got something to tell you.
It can wait.
Clarence and I have news for you. Isn't that a coincidence? Clarence is just the guy I want to talk to you about. Look, Mom, Clarence has asked me to marry him.
Marry him?
I asked Sugar to marry me, and she is accepted.
That's right.
Looks like Sugar Mama is getting married to Clarence. So it looks like Penny is going to have a new grandpa soon.
Mama, I am so happy for you.
Ooh, thank you, baby.
So, what will I call you? Mr. St. John? Sugar Daddy?
I like Sugar Daddy because it would be a fitting name if Clarence was still our main character on the show. Unfortunately, this will be the only time we would see him on the show. It would also be one of Roscoe Lee Brown's final acting roles. Well, he still did a couple of other acting roles until he passed away in 2007.
And I want you girls and Sticky and Buddy too to be in the wedding.
We'll be there for you.
So yeah, Sugar Mama wants all Penny's friends to be there as the guests of honor.
What's up, Sugar Mama? Is everything okay?
I want to know if you mind telling Pappy about Clarence and me getting married.
No, I don't mind.
Thank you, baby. It just couldn't hurt Pappy's feelings again. You know, when I told him that Clarence was my boyfriend, ooh, he left in tears.
Yeah. Sugar Mama's telling La Cienega to tell Pappy on how's he doing. Well, look at him.
Oh, Poppy, you're so cute. Where have you been hiding yourself all this time?
I've been hiding from an abominable beast named Sugar Mama. I guess Pappy's becoming a simp.
We have to tell the truth. That she's about to marry a no good gigolo.
Are you sure Igloo got the facts right? I mean, it's not like he's a real detective.
For $20 a day plus mileage, is real enough for me. Look, Trudy. One, other women identified Clarence as their
Oh, looks like BB and Cece are doing something.
out of all their money. And three, he's a bum and a gigolo.
They're burning his butt.
Don't rip me off, boy.
What all did you hear us talk about, Sugar Mama?
I heard it all. The detective, the other women, everything. Well, I only have one thing to say.
Yeah, Oscar can't do anything about it, so he just has to deal with it. He has to accept being married, letting Sugar Mama be with Clarence. So Oscar can't do anything about it.
What about the stuff that Igloo found out about Clarence?
Do you think I'm gonna listen to a fool named Igloo? Look, you two. Clarence told me all about the other women and why he left them. They only wanted him for his money.
Oh, they only wanted his money. That's why.
What money? You pay for everything. You ready, Sugar Mama?
And there's Dr. Payne.
Where you going, Sugar Mama?
Ooh, to get back in shape. I only have a week before I get married.
So you're probably wondering what's Dr. Payne gonna do with Sugar Mama? Well, they're gonna do a reference to Rocky, the Sylvester Stallone movie Rocky, because he's gonna make sure Sugar Mama loses weight. So yes, they're referencing the Sylvester Stallone movie Rocky. You know, I remember Chalk Zone also did a similar thing like this once, where Snap teached Blocky how to become bulky. And she's doing a great job so far. Because you don't want to mess with Sugar Mama because she's really strong and tough, despite being in her 70s or 80s, I think. She can even jump rope. And here comes another reference to Rocky. She climbs up all those stairs. And she did it. Back to her young self.
Wow, Sugar Mama is sparing no expense on this wedding.
She's lost it, Trudy. You're gonna spend up every day.
Rosalie Brown's not the only guest star in this episode because we also have another special guest star. And he's the guest of honor for the wedding.
Anyway, I'm sure.
And that special guest star just happens to be...
Excuse me. Is this the proud St. John wedding?
Yep, it's Smokey Robinson. Yes, the Smokey Robinson of Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. He was also... Another thing about Smokey Robinson, he's also the same guy who sang the theme song to Todd World.
You must be Oscar and Trudy. Sugar Mama warned me this might happen.
Sugar Mama?
So yes, Smokey Robinson is going to sing at Sugar Mama's wedding.
It's not the right good man. You do realize that my mother has lost her senses. Therefore, we won't be needing the services. So, if you're still looking for a cake, you better shop around, don't shop. Well, that's precisely what I plan to do. Since my contract is paid before.
So yes, Sugar Mama paid Smokey to sing at her wedding.
Smokey.
And Trudy requested a beautiful song for Smokey to sing. And that song would be called More Love.
Please sing More Love for Me.
Yeah, the Proud Family also features several old 70s, 80s, and 90s and 2000s songs, just like regular show did.
I don't know, but she's really got.
And looks like Trudy's starting a little romantic thing with Smokey.
Lost my inheritance. Smokey Robinson took my wife. What next? Here's your mama's bill, y'all. And thank you for having her nuptials in the fabulous Wizard Kelly Resort and Casino.
Looks like...
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Prince. That is the wrong bill.
Wrong bill? Well, what's the actual price for the wedding, Mr. Kelly?
This is your mama's bill, y'all.
$75,000? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. So yes, that's the archive song of More Love by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. And Bobby Proud's walking Sugar Mama down the aisle.
That's Sugar Mama, Oscar.
Shoot, she really spent a fortune on this wedding.
What do you mean?
You know how much all that practice is going.
Yeah, that ought to teach Oscar. And so it begins.
We've gathered here today to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony. If anyone objects to this union, let them speak now.
Or forever hold their peace. Huh? All right, who objects?
Is that you? Yes, Father. We've been looking for you. It's time to go.
I'm sorry, everyone, but my father's not the man you think he is.
What?
I knew it. Who is this derelict?
This derelict, sir, is Roscoe Carrington III, founder and CEO emeritus of Roscoe's House of Ribs.
Ribs? And French toast?
Is that true?
Not clean. That's my son, Maxwell Carrington.
Well, wait a minute. If you're the owner of Roscoe's House of Reading Great Toast, that means you're rich. Oh, yeah. Mr. Roscoe is the only guy in this whole country who's richer than me, y'all.
Wow, Richard Wizard Kelly.
But I couldn't let this marriage take place.
Are you already married, Clarence?
No, no.
Oh, so Clarence is not married, but he's a widower.
No, Maxwell. These two are getting married. I'm not going to let you take my rich new daddy away.
Look, proud. My father does this all the time. He'll wander
He does this all the time?
away from our mansion on our own private island, and we won't see him for weeks at a time. He always finds support from some kind, sweet, usually good-looking lady. But the truth is, he doesn't have a clue to what's going on. Father, what year is it?
It's 1938.
1938? Bruh, it's 2025. That was like 88 years ago.
Get him on, too. Please don't take away my rich daddy, please. Oscar.
And yeah, because of this, Sugar Mama is actually accepting Clarence to go back to where he came from with his son.
Spend from my father's back.
There is no way that this little checkbook. Whoa! Thank you, man, Sugar Mama.
Thank you.
So yes,
Madam, could you do me a favor?
Sure.
Will you tell Sugar thank you for all of the kindness that she showed?
even if they didn't get married, Sugar Mama actually accepted this. Even if Clarence is far away from her or not, he'll always be in her heart.
Sugar Mama. I'm so sorry about Clarence, Sugar Mama.
Oh, it's okay, baby. Sugar Mama be all right.
Yeah, she's okay.
Remember what you always tell me, Sugar Mama. When one door closes,
Another one open.
When one door closes, another one opens.
Ooh, yes, I'm hungry. See, and I haven't eaten in a week.
Oh, look, it's Pappy again. What a beautiful woman. Hello, lovely lady. Would you like to dance?
Pappy!
What the heck? Sugar Mama just got her fatness back after eating one piece of cake? Wow, that's something I did not expect to see. Okay, then. I guess that concludes the Proud family. As well as tonight's TV show stream. And it's perfect timing, too, because our phone is getting, is on low battery. So, yep, Jambalaya Studio and Disney Channel Original. True to our Buena Vista International Inc. Well, we did it. We got it done. Perfect timing, just before my battery was close to dying. Whew. So, yes, that's going to be it for tonight's TV show stream. So, thank you all for tuning in for another TV show stream. Coming up on Saturday, if not next Tuesday, the next stream we'll be doing will be a stream where we will be watching some episodes of Our Creators Rewarded series, because on April 18th, on April 18th, Our Creator has to work. And April 18th is also going to mark the 4-year anniversary of when we first started his Rewarded series. So either Saturday or next Tuesday, we'll be watching some of our favorite episodes from the series, including the time when we got Princess Skystar, Queen Novo, and OJ into the family as well, including as well as the 3-part episode of Justin saving Sophie and Ho Ho. So yes, that'll be coming up either on Saturday or next Tuesday. So we'll see you all then. That's what me and Boo said. You have everybody on stream. Thank you so much for watching our stream, and we all hope you enjoyed.
Ever me Waluigi, that's all, partners. Bye.
Yeah, bye.